planning and investment organization is being created with the funds available for development and revitalizing the existing infrastructure. It is most pertinent that they are invested in the right manner. So this organization will prepare a 5-year plan, 10 years perspective plan, and they will be preparing detailed project reports and also look at the financing option. National Rail Plan. In order to provide long-term perspective to planning for augmenting the railway network, we have decided to develop a national rail plan in consultation with all the stakeholders, including state governments, public representatives, and other relevant ministries. The plan will endeavour to harmonize and integrate the rail network with other modes of transport and create synergy for achieving seamless multimodal transportation network across the country. This will also achieve a Prime Minister's vision of integrated planning and cost optimization of the transportation network, laying the new railway lines, highways, tunnels, and mega bridges. The companies owned by the railways are in assets with immense potential. We propose to examine the feasibility of creating a holding company so that all these assets can be properly monetized. For ensuring delivery of quality services to its customers, we need to equip with modern and cutting-edge technology. Priority areas of high-speed rail, heavy, etc. So therefore, to make sure that all these priority areas are addressed, we are working on a foreign rail technology cooperation scheme. We are setting up a new R&D organization, a special railway strategic technology and holistic advancement called Shrestha. RDSO will now focus only on day-to-day issues, while Shrestha will drive a long-term research. Data-backed decision-making is a hallmark of great institution, and therefore we collect almost 100 terabytes of data every year, yet it is hardly analyzed. So we are creating special unit, Transportation Research and Analytic Unit, which will look into all the issues, and professional analysts will actually work on that. We are setting aside a sum of 50 crores for providing innovation grants to employees, startups, and growth-oriented small businesses to support internal and external innovation. On an annualized basis, we will seek out solutions to some of the most critical problems and challenges that we face. This will be chaired by a committee of reputed investors, National Academy of Indian Railways, Railway Board, and Kayakalp, headed by Sri Ratan Tata. This year, we already talked about 3 areas for research: accessibility to trains from low-level platform, increasing capacity of coaches, and digital capabilities at stations. There has been a long-felt need for developing test track for expeditious testing of prototypes under this. So we already started working on that. Madam, to make this happen, we are launching 7 missions. And each mission will be headed by a mission director, reporting directly to the chairman of the Railway Board. We will undertake the following mission. One of these is Mission 25 ton. To realize the goal of revenue enhancement, a critical step in the direction is to making our infrastructure for 25 ton axle load. It is proposed to introduce 20% freight loading through 25 ton axle load wagons in 2016-17 itself, and target movement of 70% of freight traffic in high axle load by year 1920. Mission Zero Accident. Elimination of unmanned level crossing, which constitutes to 68% of the deaths and 40% of our accident. This crossing also lead to drop. So we are creating a new mission to work on that. The second mission for zero accident is to train collision avoidance system. This will also result into making sure that all 100% of the high density network will be put with this device in the next 3 years. Procurement and consumption efficiency. To capture the quality of goods and services, we need to bring in our procurement practice in line with international best practice. And for doing that, vendor management, inventory, direct procurement of high-speed diesel, we are actually working on this, which will result into a minimum saving of 1,500 crores in the year 16-17. The mission, which is also launched to complement Mission 25 ton, would be Mission Rafatar, which will target doubling average speeds of freight trains and increasing average speed of superfast mail train in the next 5 years. Mission 100, 85% of our traffic originates from private sidings and freight terminals. There are more than 400 proposals under various stages of approval. In the next 2 years, we will commission at least 100 sidings. The current siding PFT policy will be revised to make sure that these 100 new private sidings are put into place. Mission Beyond Bookkeeping, which I said last year, that we don't want to work only on changing from single entry to double entry, from cash to accrual, but going beyond it to ensure that we have a further step in establishing an accounting system where outcomes can be tagged to input. This is already under implementation, and I'm happy to say that we will be able to bring in the mission mode in the next few years. The 2 dedicated freight corridors are scheduled to be commissioned in 2019. This should create a new mission to ensure that is also implemented. We are putting them under the mission mode. Madam, I am happy to say that we have a workforce which is sincere and dedicated. It is my constant endeavor to improve their working conditions so that they continue to serve the organization with dedication. We will tie up with the Ministry of Health for ensuring an exchange between railway hospital and government hospital. We will introduce IV scheme in 5 railway hospitals. All our gangmen will be provided with a device called Rakshak, which will be wireless enabled and will intimate them about the approaching train. We will also reduce the weight of these tools carried by them while patrolling on foot. We will also provide toilets and air conditioning to cabs for our loco pilots. For a youth bubbling with ideas and energy, 100 students across engineering and MBA schools for 2 to 6 months internship will be taken by us every year. In partnership with skill development, we are also developing a lot of new skill programs. Social leadership had appealed to various NGOs, and therefore now we are working on self-help groups, not only to provide employment to women, but also to respect the images. We are working with NABARD to provide support and access to all the self-help group products which we marketed through this. We also work with KVIC to provide 17 lakh mandates of jobs. In the next few years, we will work on environmental issues in a significant way. There are water harvesting programs which are already launched. We also launched the sleepers and steel bridges to avoid this. To take forward a Prime Minister's vision of 1,000 solar power will be generated by us in the next few years, we have already launched this program. Madam, in order to encourage active establishment by various railway establishments, we are already working on environment sales. Tourism holds a great future, and we are also working on that. Madam, the railway setup is a reflection of everything that is India. It imbibes the ethos, morals, values and ethics of a great country. It represents the tireless spirit, eternal hope, aspirations, perseverance, determination and a never-ending enthusiasm for a dynamic country. Whoever said that India Railway is a way of life could not have been more appropriate. Madam, I begin my speech by stating that we had set out on a journey last year, the journey of transforming Bharatiya Rail. We have achieved significant progress in all aspects, and we will now want to work more. Even as the journey continues, I am reminded of Gautam Buddha, who said that whenever one contemplates the journey, there are 2 mistakes one can make: not starting and not going all the way. We already started the journey, and I intend to go all the way and will not rest till we take Bharatiya Rail to a destination called Samruddhi or success. With these words, Madam Speaker, I commend the railway budget to the August.